Hey, good morning. Happy the day after Christmas, 26th. Uh, well, today is the last day off for me. Uh, Tomorrow I go to work, of course, which is good. I enjoy my work, so yeah, it's so good. But it'll be tomorrow. Yeah, so. Uh, to me, this chaga vodka is like coffee substitute, I guess. It kind of tastes like coffee, just a little bit. It has this brown color, so I guess there must be something common in there, right? Coffee and chaga vodka, chaga mushroom. They're both brown, so I guess some common chemical, maybe tannin, maybe I don't know. It kind of feels like coffee to me. It's brown. I used to drink coffee. Okay, I used to. Then I drank coffee too much, and it started causing me like constipation. It's so dehydrating, so I stopped. Had to stop. It was like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Yeah, I used to. I used to drink like even triple espresso when I was studying for LSAT exam. Anyway, so yeah, we'll continue this discussion of salvationology. We didn't quite give it a name yet, but now we just have salvationology. Okay, how? Okay, of course, it's based kind of loosely based on what Jesus said. Okay, mostly salvationology. Okay, so it's heaven and earth. The concept of heaven and earth. It kind of is based on loosely based on criminal law. Then where does criminal law come from? At least it comes from Old Testament. Okay, Old Testament. Old Testament is part of the Old Testament, especially like Mosesian laws in the Old Testament. Many of that many parts of that Mosesian, what? You have four books by Moses, something like that, right? You have Genesis, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, something like that, right? I don't know, something like that. Many of those, many parts of those books are books by Moses are about criminal law. Okay, it's about what this, what you should not do, and what happens if you do those bad things. Okay, like eye to eye, tooth to tooth, that kind of stuff. Thou shalt not steal. Okay, what if I do steal? Oh, then you'll be punished. You'll have to compensate for what you stole, and also plus some more penalty. Okay, eye to eye, tooth to tooth. Okay, you steal a cow. Okay, then you pay for the amount, and plus you need to pay interest. Okay, some extra as a penalty. Okay, to deter this harmful behavior. Okay, so deterrence. There are several components. So we are talking about salvationology, and at the same time we talking about criminology too. Okay, we started talking about like criminal law and also heaven and hell, right? So because they are kind of related. Guess what? Yeah, surprisingly they're kind of related. Okay, heaven and earth. I mean, heaven and hell, afterlife. It's about punishment, right? In order to deter bad behavior, in order to encourage good behavior, and all this criminal justice system, you do something wrong, you go to jail. Yeah, it's about deterrence. It's about social education, deterrence. You do something bad, you get punished. so that in order to discourage that bad behavior, right? So, oh boy, this topic of ethics, it can go forever and ever and ever. It can be very detailed, okay? And we're going so it's imperative for us to simplify, okay? What is good behavior? What is bad behavior? Good behavior is something that is beneficial to you and to other people. What is bad behavior? Is harmful to you and other people. That's good and bad, right and wrong. It's that simple, okay? So then how do we know this behavior is harmful or beneficial? Well, logical is logic, okay? It's all logical deduction, logical reasoning, okay? Why is gay marriage bad? Well, because it's gay marriage, okay? It's logical reasoning step by step. Okay, you have gay marriage, right? And then you have adoption by gay parents. And now you have children. Once you adopt, so you have gay marriage, right? Then adoption by gay parents. So children under gay parents. That's bad, right there. You can stop right there. That's horrible. Okay? I mean, it's worse than single motherhood. Single motherhood is what's suboptimal. Optimal parenthood is one father, one mother. Single parent, suboptimal. Gay parenting, a lot worse. The worst. Gay parenting is not suboptimal. No, it's the worst. Why? Because you have extremely uneven, unbalanced gender distribution in the parenthood. Okay, so you have one mother, one father, right? And you have single mother and no father, and you have one mother and another mother. Okay, it's a too much of an imbalance. It's the worst thing, as bad as it gets. Okay, so gay parenting is the worst parenting as it gets. Okay, comparing apple to apple. Let's say all this, what, 5 people are equally good people with good character and good economic resources. Okay, just thinking about this gender component alone, that's the scientific thinking. You isolate the problem. Okay, you don't you factor out all other issues. Oh, good character, economic resources. Assume they are all the same. Let's just think about the gender component alone. Okay. Yeah. Scientific, logical reasoning. Yeah, so yeah, gay marriage is bad, period. Then, okay, how about this? What happens before gay marriage? Okay, you have legalization of gay marriage, meaning pro-gayism. Pro-gayism, meaning there's nothing wrong with being gay. Gayism is not a bad thing. Pro-gayism leads to legalized gay marriage, leads to adoption of children by gay parents. It's like gay parenting, okay? Oh yeah, artificial insemination to lesbian womb. Yeah, adoption of some gay parenting. Okay, let's say gay parenting. Okay, it could be adoption. It could be artificial insemination. Okay, the children of the gay parents. Okay, so okay, it's bad. Now another route, pro-gayism. Let's say it has nothing to do with gay marriage. Then you have gay relationship, right? Gay relationship. And what happens in the male-gay relationship? Well, male-gay relationship, yeah, males are promiscuous, so gay males are still males, so they are promiscuous. And so they're all guys. They're all promiscuous. Okay, you have STD. Not just AIDS, no, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis, genital warts, you name it. STD. Okay, so that's what happens in this pro-gay society. Oh, you're bisexual people too. And guess what? Some women are extremely stupid. What do? They love gay people. They're gay guys, and so they would be willing to have sex with gay guys. Because pro-gayism is a very big and powerful ideology. So these stupid women, some women are extremely stupid. Some women are extremely stupid. Just like some guys are extremely stupid. Okay, so yeah, they love gay men, and so they would love to have sex with bisexual gay men. So what do they get? AIDS. Even if those girls are straight. Yeah, oh, they love gay guys, right? They feel empowered by this powerful group membership of pro-gayism. Okay, yeah, that's what they do. Okay, so uh, yeah, propagation of this AIDS and all this STD, not just in male gay population, but thanks to the bisexual gay guys, now straight population has gets all those STD as well. Okay, this problem of STD again. Gay males are 35% more likely to have AIDS than average American. Okay, AIDS alone. Other STD probably the same. Herpes, probably gay people have, male gays are 35% more likely to have herpes than average Americans. Okay, it should be all the same. All right. Why is STD such a prominent problem? Because they're all guys, and we guys are promiscuous. But in the straight heterosexual relationship, yeah, women kind of acts as a deterrent against promiscuity because women are not promiscuous gender, and women don't tolerate males being promiscuous. Okay, because they are not promiscuous and they expect males to be the same, monogamous. Okay, so that's how women are. That curbs this male promiscuity a little bit. Actually, not a little bit, significantly. So that's why STD isn't such a big problem in heterosexual population. But you have male gay population, now you have pro-gayism, so there will be more, and there have been increase in gay population, percentage-wise, thanks to pro-gayism. Why? They all this incentive, societal incentive to be gay, to become gay, to be transgender even. Why? Oh, you get all scholarship for LGBT, you get all the bonus points for LGBT when you go to college or when you get a job. Okay, you're gay, or you will never be fired. No matter what wrong you did, you will never be fired. Why? Because people are afraid of you. You're the bullies. Gays used to be bullied, now they are the bullies. Okay, they will never be fired. They will be always hired. Why? Pro-gayism has legalized the weaponized the U.S. legal system. Okay. Oh, you have fired me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna, and it doesn't cost them anything. I go to LCLU or Southern Poverty Law Center, and will sue you in court and for discrimination against gays, and so yeah, I will get compensation, and it's not gonna cost me any money because ACLU Southern Low Poverty Center, yeah, they're offering. But it's gonna cost you though. So you can, yeah, I'm gay, so don't even think about firing me or not hiring me because I'm gonna sue you in court, and you lose a lot of money. See? Okay, so that's unfortunately that's what's been happening for the past 2 decades in America. Okay, especially yeah, President Obama, Justice Kennedy, Pope Francis, they're pro-gays too. Even President Trump as well. Okay, he take picture with all these flamboyant gay guys, and he will go to this Elton John's wedding. Yeah, he's a pro-gayist. Okay, probably passive also, but still. Okay. Yeah, there's no good in there. Pro-gayism, freedom is not a freedom; it's abuse of freedom. Okay, you're doing something bad for you, bad for other people, and I mean, let's go down the other track. Not marriage. Okay, to gay marriage could be 2 men or 2 women. Okay, yeah, bad parenting. Okay, so lesbian, you have lesbian relationship, and what do they become? They become very ugly. Why? Because females, they are not visually oriented. We males are. Okay, so if I'm dating a girlfriend, oh, she have every incentive to look good. So she work extra harder. And to have long hair, it takes a lot of maintenance. To have long hair, and to for women to have breast, that takes a lot of energy, right? Because it's heavy, right? So some women, they get rid of their breasts or reduce the size of their breasts. They should never do such a thing. Oh my goodness. I mean, many women, not all, many women, they just mess with their breasts. They go to plastic surgeon, they get rid of it, they reduce the size of it, or they increase the size of it. Crazy. They should just do exercise, okay? Do exercise, a lot of exercise, okay? I mean, these females, I don't know why they do it. Maybe they feel some kind of sexual satisfaction when, okay, women, they love male doctors, right? So plastic surgeons, oh yeah, plastic surgeons come, I find you very sexy. So some plastic surgeons, they're kind of like what? Male whores, okay? Because these women, they pay those plastic surgeons, male plastic surgeons, to touch their breast and even get rid of it or augment it. And I guess those women kind of feel something like sexual pleasure when they interacting with this handsome male plastic surgeon doctors, maybe. Sick, sick, sick. Yeah, those plastic surgerism is demonic, is satanic, is destructive. Okay, it's demon possession. Okay, that's why they do all these stupid, crazy things because they're possessed. There cannot be better expression than that. Possessed by the devil. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, lesbian relationship. Yeah, they become very ugly. They have haircut short. They never put on makeups or put on like a traditional earring, or they don't. They always put on this wear this pants, loose pants, and they become very obese, ugly, and very unpleasant, like mean, rude. Oh my goodness, ugly. They become very visually ugly. Why? Because they don't have to appeal to men, so they just let it go. Become very, very ugly. Women don't care about appearance. Okay, so I'm lesbian. I want to attract another lesbian. So should I look pretty? No, because this lesbian, she's still a woman, so she doesn't care how I look. Women are not visually attracted gender. We guys are. So if you're a heterosexual woman, straight woman, yeah, you have all the incentive to look pretty because you wanna get the best, the richest, the nicest man possible. And we men, we are all the same. We like pretty women with long hair, no tattoos, no piercings, no marijuana. Okay, skirts, we love skirts, mini skirts, slender body. Yeah, high heel shoes, stockings, fishnet stockings. That's what we like. We guys, slender legs, no piercing, no tattoos. I mean, other than one here, that's beautiful, right? But other than that, no other piercings, no non-traditional piercing. How about that? And no tattoos, long hair. That's what every man likes. There is we guys. It's all the same. Okay. Oh, some guys like this kind of woman. Some guys like that kind of woman. No, that is not true. There's only one single type that every single man on earth like. We like slender body, no piercings, no tattoos, long hair, slender body. Okay. No tattoos, no piercings, no marijuana. Skirts, we love skirts, or tight pants, or ripped pants. High heel shoes. Yeah, that's what we like. Okay. Why high heel shoes? Because it looks like this vulnerable girl on her tiptoe, kind of put it tiptoe to reach this tall guy's lips when they kiss, kind of like that. Okay, tiptoe. Yeah, the high heel. When she kiss this tall guy. So yeah, beauty, female beauty has to do with vulnerability. Okay, so we like slender women. Muscular women, that's not attractive. I know, I mean, older women after probably 40, 45, 50, they need to start weightlifting, light weightlifting. Why? Because not just women, male too, if you haven't. Because as you get older, you start losing muscle weight and bone weight. And weight training can help prevent that. All right? You have to do that. Male or female, yeah, once you, like after 40, 40, 45, 50, you have to do a muscle exercise, okay? But younger women, maybe very light weight training, maybe okay. But yeah, more cardio will be better, okay? Because muscle in women is not attractive. Female sexual beauty has to do with vulnerability, okay? Their neckline, something very vulnerable, right? Or their armpit, right? Their armpit, vulnerable points. That tends to be the most beautiful part of women's body. Okay, okay. So women they wear like tight jeans or mini skirt. Yeah, vulnerability. They're exposing their vulnerability, right? Just bare naked skin. Yeah, vulnerability. Or their neckline, bare naked neckline, or their eyes. Yeah, very vulnerable points. Good. Female sexual beauty has to do with vulnerability, okay? So, yeah, high heel shoes, okay? Vulnerable, like tiptoe. It's a very vulnerable position, right? Or skirts, yeah, it's vulnerable because, it's kind of, the bottom part of that clothing is kind of wide open, right? Yeah, vulnerability, right? So, female sexual beauty has to do with vulnerability, okay? Like you're slender, yeah, you don't have much fat layer, so uh, kind of vulnerable, okay? Fat layer can be thought as some kind of protective layer, right? But not exactly because maybe if you're really, really obese and somebody shoots you with a 22 caliber handgun, maybe your fat layer can absorb the shock from this 22 bullet and maybe you have more chance to survive because you have so much thick fat layer, maybe it stop the bullet, the 22 caliber bullet from penetrating you. Maybe it's kind of stop in the middle. I mean, that's what happens to bears. Bears, they have very, very fat layer. Okay, so you shoot a bear probably, or hog. Yeah, hog, they tend to be very lean, actually. Wild pigs. But yeah, bears, just before they would go to hibernation, at least during the autumn season, I mean, if they're well fed, then they have a lot of very thick fat layer. So if you shoot 22 to a bear, I mean, unless you shouldn't right in the bullseye, this bear's eye, or nose, or whatever. You shoot somewhere, I don't know, in the belly or something. Yeah, the belly, the bare belly fat may stop some bullet. Okay, it has also this hide, this leather, fur. So yeah, it has a lot of layers in bear's body that can stop a small bullet. Okay, but yeah, I'm not encouraging you to be obese, but because you get more easily injured if you're obese, because our human bones just cannot support this heavy weight. Okay, we didn't have time enough to evolve our human bone structure to sustain those heavy weight. So you will very easily break your bones if you're obese, because human bones it's just not doesn't have the capacity to sustain heavy weight like obese person. Okay, so you break bones too easily if you're obese. Okay, so yeah, don't ever be obese. Do not eat cheese. Stop eating cheese, mayonnaise, oil, fat. It doesn't matter whether it's olive oil or canola oil, vegetable oil. Doesn't matter. It's all bad. You don't need oil. Why? Because human body can synthesize fat. How? Haven't you heard beer belly? You eat beer, yeah, our body converts that into fat. I mean, unless you need that energy. Yeah, alcohol, carbohydrate, protein, if you eat them too much, our body converts them into fat. Why? Because fat is per calorie half as light. Per calorie, fat is half as heavy as other other calorie source. Four kinds of calorie source: carbohydrate, which includes sugar, bread, noodle, okay, grains, wheat, rice, carbohydrate. Protein, all the meat, right? Muscle meat or some beans, yeah, proteins. Alcohol, okay. Those are kind of per gram, per pound, per ounce. They have about the same calorie, okay. Fat per gram, per pound, fat has twice as much calorie. Why? It's nature's invention. Fat is twice as powerful a battery. Okay, so fat is the storage unit of energy, mostly. Okay, sugar is about attracting insects. So sugar is found in fruits and also in nectar or flower to attract insects, to attract animals, birds, so that they eat the fruit. Okay, so sugar is about that. All right. Other storage unit, yeah, some carbohydrate, yeah, like root. They store in the a bulb, the potato bulb, that kind of root, kind of, yeah. Maybe sometimes sugar like yam, sweet potato, yeah. Sugar, carbohydrate, yeah, they do store that as a battery energy storage. But the fat happen to be twice as efficient. Okay, it's a very good storage unit. So that's why plants, animals, they all use fat as in order to store energy because it's twice as powerful. So it's twice as light as other energy source. It's twice more compact energy source. It's twice more powerful a battery, the energy storage unit. Okay, it stores twice as much calorie per gram, per mass, unit mass. Okay, so a lot of seeds, plant seeds, have contain a lot of fat, like canola, right? Or all these seeds like nuts, peanuts, peanuts, or pine cone nuts, or pine nuts, or sunflower seeds, macadamia nuts, Brazilian nuts, whatever. They all have very high content of fat. Okay, seeds typically have fat, a lot of fats. Why? Because seeds need a lot of energy to go down to the ground. It goes through the winter. Okay, so fat is kind of good insulator, right? So after the winter, it starts to germinate. So it needs this energy because this seedling, the seed, it fell to the ground and they go through the winter and then come spring, yeah, it germinate. When it germinate, it's like initial investment. It's not doing any photosynthesis. No, it's under the ground, this seed. So You need some initial energy. That's fat in the seed. Okay, it's a startup, initial investment. Okay, yeah. So fat, yeah, it's a good invention by uh, nature. And when you are traveling, yeah, eat butter, eat pizza, eat sugar, eat cheese. When you're traveling, when you need a lot of energy because you're consuming a lot of energy because you're traveling. Yeah, and you're busy. You need some quick energy source. Yeah, sugar and fat. Go ahead. Okay. But otherwise, if you're just living everyday life, you should not eat sugar and fat on a regular basis. Maybe once in a blue moon. Maybe on Christmas. Maybe on Thanksgiving. Yeah, go ahead and live a little. That's fine. On those, maybe on your birthday. Maybe you can eat this sugary cake once a year on your birthday. Well, not on somebody else's birthday because then you will be eating cakes too much. Come up with a cake or a pie that has no added sugar or added fat. Okay, invent. Okay, it will sell like pancakes. Okay, we take a break. We get back to whatever. We've been talking too many different things, but yeah, we get back. Okay, after a break. Okay. Wow, we have got a lot to talk about. We're still catching up from the long vacation, so we got a lot to talk about because for like 5 days we haven't done these recordings. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot to catch up. So yeah, this logical reasoning, that's harm analysis, harm and benefit analysis, okay? Whether this particular ideology, this behaviorism, is harmful or beneficial, okay? Harm benefit analysis. It's like cost benefit analysis, kind of. But it's different. It's whether the consequence of this action is eventually harmful or eventually beneficial, okay? Yeah, that's how you can judge this what Bible, New Testament, Saint Paul called as spirit. Yeah, it's ideology. We call it ideology, ism. Okay, so that's it. Okay. So now, when I was writing this, we'll take this back a little bit so that we have more room. We'll bring it back when as we need it. Otherwise, why confine the space? Come on. So, when I was writing, a paper explaining, it was like dissertation length paper, 170 some pages. That's dissertation length, okay? I mean, I didn't get any degree or any publication in a journal, but it's published in the website, in our website. Some good website maintainers, some organization, yeah, some organizations, they're gracious and generous to publish my articles in online. Okay, God bless them. Okay, yeah. So it's out there, available 24/7, everywhere in the world, and yeah, you can find it and read it. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what my name is. I'm not gonna tell you what. In those articles, I did not use my pen name. Okay, because it's academic articles. It's not novel. So yeah, using pen name is not the convention. You use your real name in the academic papers. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you what my real name is though. I'm not gonna tell you what the title of those academic articles are. No, you have to find it. Because I want to challenge you. Okay, I don't want to hand it out to you. No. So yeah. Why I explain why gay marriage is wrong and harmful. Okay, blah blah blah. I wrote it. Okay, so it's out there, and uh, and there were a lot of I did a lot of research. Okay, about gay marriage or blah blah blah, those issues. And there have been some people who lived all their lives as gay men or lesbian women who lived very long and fruitful life, very successful. Some are doctors, or lawyers, or businessmen. Yeah, highly successful, very well to do. They lived long life. They didn't die of this like AIDS or anything. No, they lived very long life. Okay. All right. So then, obviously, well, but okay. So does the kind of give us as a serve as a counter example that anti-gayism is wrong, anti-gayism is wrong, and pro-gayism is right? Well, maybe it's to some of you, If you are materialistic, yeah, maybe you can see that as a gayism is something very harmless. And yeah, that's why pro-gayism has gained such popularity. You know, oh, there's no moral consequence. No, there is no consequence. It, being pro-gayism, being a gay, yeah, it doesn't quite give me any harm. You look at all these people, highly successful people like all the celebrities like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Anderson Cooper, Rachel Murdoch, Rachel Maddox, Anderson Cooper, Ellen DeGeneres. Who else is gay? Okay, they're the gayists. People who subscribe to gayism. How about pro-gayists? Oh, Justice Kennedy, President Trump, President Obama, Pope Francis, all these big-time CEOs. Yeah, they were pro-gayists. And they're highly successful. They're the most rich, powerful, and famous people. Yeah. So let's do it. They're our role models. Yeah, pro-gayism, gayism. What's wrong with that? They are successful. I have seen some gays, let's just call them gays, okay, who live very long and fruitful life, okay, die of a very long age, you know. Yeah, some people do that. There was point was obviously there's no harm. Well, but we already did some harm analysis over there. Lesbians, they become very ugly, and all these children, innocent children, they never have experience. They never experienced one mother, one father. Instead, they have two mothers or two fathers. Okay. Yeah, all this stuff, it is harm. Okay, it is harmful. But it may not harm you, but it harms others. Okay, because you're so damn ugly and disgusting, because your gay style. Yeah, it's just disgust other people, and also it's bad for their children, gay parents' children. Okay, it's very predictable, foreseeable harm. Okay, and then they come up with all this data. No, no, it's the school performance of this all these children raised by gay couples. Yeah, they're doing just fine. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, children they are resilient. Yeah, maybe they just fine. It's just that would you rather? Yeah, just like golden rule. Jesus is golden rule. Would you rather experience one mother, one father, or just one mother, or two fathers or two mothers? Multiple choice, four choices. Would you rather have, okay, five choices? Nowadays, I mean, multiple choice, they used to have four choices. Nowadays, five choices, right? Would you rather have one mother, one father? Or would you rather have one father and no mother? Would you rather have one mother and no father? Would you rather have two mothers? Or would you rather have two fathers? Okay? Multiple choice. Probably everybody wants one mother, one father. Because mother and father, they are different. Okay? There are things that men are good at. There are things that mothers are good at. Women are good at. Okay? It's division of labor. All right? Like you eat vegetable and you eat meat. Gender diet. Okay? Balanced gender diet. Mother, father. Okay? Friendship, same thing. Okay? You need to have female friends and male friends. Okay? Yeah. Gender diet. Metaphysical diet. Okay? Because they have different things to teach you. When you talk to people, you should be able to you should talk to both men and women. Because you get different perspectives. Men and women are different. That's why humanologists, we are not feminists. Okay? Yeah, I understand. There are some good feminism, right? Good feminism empowers women. Good feminism makes women more beautiful. By by making women sophisticated and educated and independent and career oriented, and yeah, they make women more beautiful. Yeah, now women, thanks to good feminism, I mean, not largely, women got free because of all this invention by men, machines like laundry machine, you have washing machine. That's why women have more time and they don't have to stay at home anymore, because All this machine is doing all the house chores for them. So, and guess what? You have daycare center, okay? Daycare center. You have daycare center. You have nannies. Yeah. What we recommend women to do? Yeah, get a job, make money, and pay for the daycare center, pay for the nannies, hire daycare center. Yeah, but make more money. You go out work because we don't want you to waste your education. Okay. Yeah. So with humanology, we have something in common with feminism. Good feminism. Okay. Bad feminism, it makes women ugly. Bad feminism tells women, oh yeah, shave your hair, never wear skirts or lipsticks or high heel shoes. No. Why? Guess what? That makes who they guess who that makes happy? Men. Oh, we hate men. So don't that's all gender stereotype. Yeah, do not make men happy. Don't sell out. Don't be a tool for male sexual desire. No, don't make men happy sexually. No. Be ugly. Resist, rebel against the gender stereotype. That's bad feminism, okay? It makes women ugly. Okay, so good feminism, bad feminism, okay? Good feminism, yeah, women get educated, get a job, pursue a career, be independent. Great. That's great. It's Holy Spirit actually, okay? Yeah. That's good stuff. Okay? Yeah, equality, yeah, gender equality is good, okay? But it has to be equality in opportunity, not equality on result. That's what President Obama advocated. Oh, men and women, they should have same wage, regardless of their talent, regardless of their. He's assuming men and women have equal talent. No, it's more complicated than that. So President Trump, yeah, and I mean President Obama. I understand he's busy guy, so he doesn't have much time to think deeply. He kind of go on the surface a little bit because he has to cover so many topics as a president of the United States. I understand. Yeah, he's not stupid man. He's a smart guy, but he just didn't have time to think through on a single topic because he's just too busy. I get it, okay? But he erred, all right? Yeah. All this, his idea is, oh, men and women average salary is different. It's because of sexism. Not true. Not true. Why? Let me tell you. When I was majoring in computer science, when I was majoring in computer science, when I was majoring, give me 1 second, okay? Holiday greetings. Yeah, I have so many friends. I went to college like by now what 20 years ago, somewhere in the Midwest of America, and yeah, I majored in computer science. I thought about majoring electrical engineering because I was good at mathematics, and I opened the book. Oh my goodness, calculus again? Too much mathematics. You know, forget it. I'm not gonna do this. How about computer science? Oh, it's something new. I don't know anything about computers, so yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we do still take calculus, but compared to electrical engineering, computer science, we don't have as much mathematics. Let's put it that way. Okay. Yeah, we are dealing with computer codes. It's just addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, mostly. Okay. So mathematics in computer science is relatively easier. Okay. So yeah, I major in computer science. Computer science class, about 95% are men, 5% women. Okay. It's just how it is. Women just don't like doing this. I mean, most women, they don't like doing this computer programming. Well, carpenter, plumber, car mechanic, they're mostly 95% of them are men, right? Women, men, they're different. Okay, we like different things. We are good at different things. Okay, I mean, if you go to medical school or law school, yeah, half of them are women. If you go to MBA, business school, yeah, half of them are women. Okay, yeah, women are smart. Yeah, they are smart, but like carpenter's job, or car mechanics, electricians, plumbers, they make big money. They make more money than I do. They make many of them. I have many friends who are carpenters, electricians, plumbers. Okay, many of them make six-digit figures, twice as much money as I make. I work in an office. Yeah, I wear suit and tie, right? But plumbers who never wear like suit and ties, like electricians, carpenters, or construction people in construction, yeah, they make twice as much money than I do. They never wear suit and tie. No, they make big money. Why? Because they have job skill. It's not easy to be a plumber or electrician. No, it's like a surgeon. Why? Plumbing, electricians, plumbers is just like anatomy. Okay, so your house is like an organism. It has this facade, walls. If you open the wall, you have these wires and plumbings. There's like veins and bones and veins, arteries, water pipes, electrical cords. It's like veins, arteries. What is heart in this house as an organism? Yeah, the heater or water pump. It's like heart, okay, or lung, ventilation, ventilation motor, right? Yeah, you open the wall or open the ceiling. You have this air duct, this channel of airway, pipes, and pipes for water, pipes and wires, pipes for electricity. It's just like a lymphatic system or bone or muscle vein. Okay, very similar to our human body. So yeah, plumbers like electricians, they're kind of like surgeons. Okay, they make incision on the wall. They open the wall up and they, you know, replace parts or tie the knots, whatever. Okay, just like surgeons do. They're like house doctors. Okay, it takes a lot of education and training to be a plumber, carpenter. Okay, carpenter, yeah, yeah, construction workers, yeah, many of them are, I mean, highly trained, highly paid, highly educated people. Okay, electricians, plumbers, carpenters. Okay, yeah, just like doctors. Okay, they make a big money because they have job skill that we need. Okay, yeah, computer programmer same way, right? Computer programmer same way. Yeah, it's like you have this nice facade, the face surface of a web page. It's pretty, right? Simple. But you kind of right click and see the code, whatever, and you probably see the JavaScript and maybe some HTML sometimes. I don't know. Probably yeah, HTML, JavaScript. You see that, you know, you right click on then see code, whatever, right? Look at the code. That's what programmers do. Okay, spaghetti code. Okay, it's all like look like ugly, squiggly spaghetti. Like you're a beautiful person, right? But you have to have surgery because you broke a bone. You have to stick some bone together, like jigsaw puzzle. You know, bone doctor, orthopedic, orthopediatrician, something like that. I don't know. Bone doctor, yeah, right. Or something wrong with your eye, you ophthalmologist, right? Eye doctor, whatever, right? Yeah. So you have broken bone, right? You have to open up your skin to piece the bone together, right? You're a good surgeon. There are some good legitimate surgeries, okay? Yeah, you have to piece the bone together. Come on, hello. That's what I did here. What I have done. The clavicle because I broke clavicle. I had a bicycle accident. I just fell on from just by me. Not, it involved nobody else. Fortunately. Okay, so yeah, you take the skin off. Oh, it's all ugly, like blood and gore and this bone and veins. Eee. That's what plumbers deal with. Okay, you open up the wall and all this old dingy, dark, ugly spaghetti, these pipes and electrical wires. Oh, it's not pretty. Okay. Computer programming, same way, right? You open up the code. Oh, see code behind. Oh, it's ugly. It's spaghetti codes. Okay. Yeah, programmers they get paid pretty well. Just like not as much as plumbers though. When I was programmer, I was making about the same money that I'm making now. Now I'm an office worker. I make slightly more, just slightly more, maybe a couple of $1,000s more per year than when I was a computer programmer. Okay, about average American salary, just about. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so why are we talking this about this? Yeah, sexism. So yeah, all this lucrative job, but it's kind of dirty jobs like computer programming, plumbing, carpentry, electrician, car mechanic. Yeah, car is just like organism, right? It has this engine which is like heart, and it's all these pipes and electrical wires, which is like veins and arteries. It's an exhaust system, which is like anus, you know, in an animal. Yeah, the defecation, right? Fart, fatulation. I, I think that's what fart is in the euphemism. I'm sorry. Euphemism, okay? Fatulation, this exhaustion pipe, whatever. You have this intake, air intake, filter, you know, um, which is like mouth, right? It takes this air in, right? And then it goes to the back. Just like an animal, right? Animal has a mouth to breathe in the air, and then animal it breathe out too. But yeah, there's some dissimilarity, difference, but there are a lot of similarity between a car and an organism. Okay. Yeah, your house. Yeah, it has this door, right? You bring in the food or some fuel to feed your house, right? Yeah, yes, it has this water pipe that water comes in, or this water pump, or this fuel system, fuel intake to warm up the house, right? And then it has trash can, right? You take the garbage out. That's kind of like anus. So door is kind of like mouth and anus at the same time. Do you have back door to take the garbage out? Do you have special door for taking the garbage out? Maybe you do, depending on what kind of house you are living in. Yeah, so back in the days, apartment unit used to have that kind of trash door, right? You just drop it in. Because apartment building, at least in Asia, we have very high, tall apartment buildings because at least in Korea and Japan, is like even in New York City or some big cities that doesn't have much earthquakes. Yeah, the buildings goes all the way up, right? Apartment buildings. So they used to back in the day. They used to have this trash door. You just drop it in. Pew! A bag of trash. It goes all the way down. Okay, it was funny. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so we're talking a lot of different stuff. It's okay because why? Well, this is not some formal class. I'm not getting paid to do this. So yeah, we can talk about anything and everything. Okay. And humanology is everything and anything. Okay. Humanology is about everything in the universe because we humans are microcosmos of the universe. So humanology, study of human, is about the universe because universe and a human being is one of the same thing. You are the center of the universe. Okay. So um yeah, so men and women are different. Okay, so if men make more money than women on average, it's because we most of plumbers, carpenters, computer programmers, car mechanics, electricians are men. Okay, You go to military, Army, Marine, Air Force, Navy, Coastal Guard, right? I was in the Army, okay? 95% men, okay? So you go to the Army, there are most, or some any other, yeah, in the Air Force, yeah, there are more women than in the Army. But still, in the Air Force, maybe 80% are men, okay? In the US Army, probably 95% are. Whenever, at least when I was there, 95% men. Air Force, maybe 80% men. Yeah, Air Force. So my joke about Air Force, oh, Air Force is for girls. You got all the money. Because Air Force got a lot of money. They have these fancy airplanes and jets and stuff. In the Army, we only have like 4 different kinds of helicopters. That's it. We have Chinook, Apache, Black Hawk. And we have some drones, okay? But drones is you play with joystick, that controlling stick. You don't. It's unmanned drone, so it's cheap, okay? I mean, Chinooks, all this Black Hawk, this Apache helicopter, they're expensive, of course. Oh, they're expensive, but that's all we have. Probably they're not as expensive as these fixed wing jets that Air Force have. Air Force used to be a branch of U.S. Army. Okay, by the way, they branched out and they took all the money with them. And women, they love money, right? When I was in the U.S. Army, we would deploy sometimes, right? And there, when we deployed, there's this Air Force defect. What is defect? Dining facility, chow hall, where we eat. Okay, do I need to spell it out for you? Yeah, the eating place, like cafeteria in a secular world, right? Yeah, we call it defect. There was when we deployed, there's an Air Force defect, and they always had better food. Air Force defect always had better food because Air Force have a lot of money. So yeah, we Army guys sometimes we sneak in to the Air Force defect to have some better food. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Old good old fond memories in the U.S. Army. And guess what? Air Force have a lot of pretty girls there. The Air Force have more girls than U.S. Army. Yeah, some U.S. Army girls are very pretty. Okay, but yeah, we don't have many girls in the U.S. Army. Okay, but Air Force got a lot of girls there. Okay, so, but well, I didn't have any. I mean, well, I'm kind of loner. I mean, I'm not a swinger or I'm not that. Okay, I'm kind of nerdy, geeky kind of guy. Look what I'm doing in this Christmas holiday. I'm doing this with the whiteboard. I'm playing with my whiteboard. I'm not with a girl. No, I'm not a swinger. I'm not ladies man. No, ladies man. There's not a single lady in the world who wanna have sex with me. Girls don't want to date me. Period. I have female friends, but they are friends. It's not. There's this spider. I tried to kill it, but it survived my strike. And I just killed it with the toilet paper. Yeah, I have female friends, but they are all married people. Okay, family friends. I'm friend of husband and wife and their kids. Okay, I have many family friends. Okay, meaning I know their family. I'm a friend of husband, wife, and their children. Okay, yeah, I have female friends, male friends, but they're all married. Okay, they're older than me typically. Okay, many, because you know I love politics, right? So people who go to local political meetings, yeah, they're all married people. They're people who are older than me. Okay, yeah, I befriend all of them. Okay. So yeah, I'm not a swinger. I'm not womanizer. No, because single girls they hate me. Okay, they don't like me. They don't want to date me. They don't want to have sex with me. They want to have nothing to do with me. Why? Because I tell them I will never marry you. Never. Why? Because I want to live by myself. Would you still date me? Would you still be my date when I say to you, I will never marry you? I will never cohabit with you. I will never live with you. Would you still have a date with me? Would you still? Because all I want is, I want to be your boyfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend. And you'll be monogamous. But we don't live together. We never will. I don't want to live with anybody, including you. I want my independence, my freedom. Because I start living with you, oh, you will try to do things your way. I will wanna do things my way. We will collide because we are two different individuals. So I don't want that. Oh, how about sex? Oh yeah, sex no problem. If you are my girlfriend, yeah, we can have sex maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. After I buy you dinner, once a month, maybe twice a month. Because I don't have much money. Okay. Or maybe I invite you into my house and I cook for you. Maybe once a month, twice a month. Because I mean, come on. I have a job. I have my hobbies. I cannot always cook for you, and I know. Okay. So yeah, I do not want to live with you. I do not want to marry you. What I want is you and I. We are monogamous. We are loyal. We are committed. You don't have sex with anybody else. You don't go out date with anybody else. I don't have sex or date with anybody else. Just you and me. Once a month, twice a month. Date. Sex. Once a month, twice a month. Oh, is that what you do? Just twice a month sex? Well, I of course I will masturbate. Watching free internet adult websites. Yeah, maybe once a week, twice a week. We'll take a break, okay? We'll take a break. That's why I don't get any girlfriend or any date or any sex, okay? No problem, no problem. I'm okay with that. We'll take a break, okay? Wow, this is fun stuff, man. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna wash my face, okay? It's about time to wash my face. Put some cold Alaskan water on my face. It's so refreshing. I love doing this. When I wash my face, it's just not my face that I wash. I wash my ears, my neck. Okay? I wash my ears and my neck as well when I wash my face. Okay? It's like, ooh, do this. Ooh, yeah, cold water. Hey. It's so good. Anyway. So I guess we should go back to this. Yeah, all these lucrative jobs, women just don't want that stuff. Okay, like it's lucrative jobs like programmer, plumber, carpenter, car mechanics, electricians. Very lucrative jobs, but they don't have much glory. Women they love glorious jobs like prestigious things like yeah. So half of medical school, law school, yeah, they're all women, right? Half of politicians nowadays, yeah, they're all women. Half of MBAs are women, right? Yeah, women want that. Women love money, right? Okay, so that's the difference between men and women. Just look. There's no gender discrimination. I mean, when I was doing computer science major, no, there was no gender discrimination in computer science department. No, actually, women they tend to get special treatment. Why? Because we guys we love to help out these female computer science students with their computer programming. Oh, we are eager to help them out because we are guys. We love women. Of course we did. We helped them out. And professors, yeah, they love female students. First of all, most computer science professors are males. So, they love women. Yeah, they're married, but of course they love women. They're men. Yeah, they love female students in computer science or electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, you name it, okay? Yeah, we love women, period, because we are men. We rather interact with females than males, okay? So, no, there's no gender discrimination in computer science or in electrical engineering or mechanical engineering or. No. It's just women they think it's a lot of work but not enough money or glory. Okay. So most women they don't major in those things. They don't go become a plumber, carpenter, electrician, or construction. It's not their thing. Okay, they'd rather be doctors, lawyers, or politicians, or CEOs, business executives. Yeah, women are capable. I don't doubt that. Yeah, they excel in their schools, in the law school, medical school, MBA program. Yeah, women, they are as capable. Okay, yeah, they get good grades and they make a lot of money. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying women are inferior. Okay, it's what I'm saying is, women they have different roles. There are different men and women. They are good at different things. Okay, women they are more beautiful than men. Okay, we men to look nice we have to this workout. Oh, this muscle. Yeah, muscle is beautiful. Okay, I don't want to see naked guys, please. I don't want to see all that muscular shit. I don't want to see it. Okay. Do women want to see those muscles? Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not a woman. Do they want to see these naked guys with big muscles? I don't know. I'm not a woman. But I heard some mixed reviews from females because I have a lot of female friends. Some females say, "Oh, we don't care about what kind of body type the guy has. We only care about money." Some other girls say, "Oh yeah, yeah, muscle is sexy." Whatever. But if you're a woman, would you date a muscular guy who is penniless, or would you rather date a fat man with a lot of money, like Harvey Weinstein, Donald J. Trump? Obviously, that's what women like. They want to date a rich and powerful man. They don't care too much about this body type. Okay? So, yeah, a joke for you. There's this white guy with blonde hair, muscular, big muscle, blonde guy. Maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hey man, why is your hair blonde like a girl? You're blonde. You're blonde like a girl. Oh, you have this breasts, your pecs, your pectoral muscle. Why do you have big breasts like a girl? Oh, you have all this muscle. Why do you care about your appearance like a girl? Huh? What are you transgender candidate? You wanna be a girl, or are you gay, or what are you, man? Just kidding. Yeah, I want to have big muscles. I do. I do work out. I don't have too much big muscle. I have a little bit of muscle. Okay, that's all. Anyway, yeah, we go back to this Jesusian humanological salvationology. Okay, because okay, so there's this gay man who live up to 100 years, and he's a doctor, or lawyer, or businessman. He's been gay all his life, and he's been very successful. So he lived up to 100 years, and after he's dead, he left what, $10 million behind him. Okay, yeah, powerful, rich, powerful, very successful man, gay man. Yeah, there are some gay people like that in the world. Okay, so then what's the point of this anti-gayism, anti-gayist rule? Because there is no consequence to him, but there are consequence to others. Okay, we already proved that logically. Yeah, children under gay parenting, yeah, they get harmed. Okay, than otherwise. Okay, gayism is a behaviorism. Okay, all this ideology is all about behavior. Okay, you can choose to, all gays, yeah, it's not exactly their choice. They were infected by metaphysical pathogen, this spiritual disease. Yeah, gayism. It's like cold virus. Nobody want to get cold virus. It wasn't their choice that they got sick. Okay, I mean, some athletes like pro wrestlers, even some martial artists are gay. Okay, they are very healthy individuals physically, but metaphysically, no. Why? First of all, nobody told them that being gay is wrong thing. Yeah, Christianity have been telling them, but pastors, preachers, they are not very smart. I mean, and they are not very well educated in philosophy or science like we do, humanologists. Okay, so we are the only one. We humanologists are the only one who can fight for you, fight against these evil ideologies. Tattoo piercism, gayism, sugar fetism. That's our job as humanologists. Okay, to save the world, to ghost bust, exercise, to educate people, to make people's life better, to make people enlightened, get the light, civilized. That's our job. That's our mission. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing all these things without getting paid because it's something I feel passionate about. It's a hobby, Maybe later on, maybe this YouTube video series get a lot of popularity. Maybe there will be some advertisers. Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, I embrace that. Yeah, I can make some money. No problem. Do I need more money? Well, I don't. But can I use more money? Yeah. I can buy another car and all different colors of cars. I can buy a bigger house. Yeah. I can hire housekeepers and so that I don't have to clean my house, so that I hire people to clean my house. Yeah. Humanology, we are not against wealth, money. We are not against money, okay? There are things that we disagree with Mr. Jesus, okay? I look at Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos in Amazon.com or Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs, Sam Walton of Walmart, Steve Jobs of Apple, well, Jeff Bezos of Amazon, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, or Microsoft, Bill Gates. Yeah, they are very wealthy, rich people. Did they do anything wrong? No, no. How about Wright brothers, Thomas Edison, Benjamin Franklin? They were very hardworking and inventive, creative people. Is it wrong that they got rich? I don't think so. Warren Buffett, yeah, smart businessman, right? I don't think they did anything wrong or immoral to be rich. So Jesus say, yeah, yeah, being rich is bad. You cannot go to heaven. We humanologists, we just disagree with Jesus. Okay? We agree with many things with Mr. Jesus. We admire, we love Jesus. But we don't 100% agree with Mr. Jesus. Okay? If you work very hard and you be moral, you make a lot of money because you work hard and you are ingenious, you are brave, you try something different, you think outside the box, it's good. I mean, look, Jesus was rich. Such a liar Jesus was. He was a rich man, he was a rock star, okay? Solomon, David, King Solomon, King David, they're all rich. Jacob, he went to this uncle's house, Laban or something, Laban. Yeah, he got rich. That's why he escaped because Laban was, his uncle was kind of jealous of this prosperity of his employee and his, what, nephew, Jacob. So yeah, he started to mistreat him, and so, you know what, I'm gonna get out of here. So he take all the ships, good ships, and he got out of Laban's house. Yeah, Jacob was a rich man, and then Abraham. Yeah, I guess Abraham was kind of middle class. Abraham, Jacob, Isaac, they're all underdogs, okay? Because they were not local celebrities. Job, yeah, he was kind of local celebrity, very rich man. But Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, they're kind of like middle class. Okay? They were not very famous in their lifetime. Later on, like thousands of years later, yeah, they become very famous. Posthumously. Okay? So, anyway. We are everywhere because, it's been like, we have this 5 days of absence. Yeah, because I was in a trip. Okay? So I wanted to talk about a lot of things, and so that's why we are doing spilling my guts, dumping my brain, not braining my dump, no, dumping my brain. It's all fun, right? Because like you stand up comedy, right? Yeah, they talk about everything, right? You're with your friend, we talk about everything, right? So yeah, it's not like attention deficit disorder. No, we're just relaxing, okay? We have no pressure to go down on this channel. We have no water pressure. We have no wall. No, we're just relaxing. There's no rule. We are just having a vacation, okay? We are just like lying down like this. Lying down like this. No rules, no walls. We're just relaxing, like whatever. Anything goes. We take a break. We try to get back to this Jesus and salvationology because we love Jesus, although we don't always agree with Jesus. But he's cool. Okay. Let's bring back the whiteboard and get back to this Jesus and humanology called salvationology. Okay. We get back to that. Oh boy. Okay, we're back. Let's let me wash my hands and I'm getting real hungry. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's noon on the day after Christmas. It's noon and I haven't ate anything. Of course, I drank alcohol. It has some calories. I guess I cheated a little bit of this post Christmas fasting. It's alcohol fasting, okay? I'm not eating any food. Just drinking water and alcohol. Alcohol fasting, okay? So, whatever. Who cares? Nobody's watching this anyway, so. Huh? I'm not saying you are nobody if you happen to watch this. No, you are the most important person in human history, because you're a humanologist. We did this together, okay? So okay, salvationology. Okay, so we talked about this kind of utilitarian point of view. Who was that? I think it was Jeremy Bentham or something. British philosopher in what 1800s, I guess. Jeremy Bentham. To a social policy should be such that it maximizes happiness for the most people, not one person, but for the most people. So there's a special component to it, and maximum happiness of the yeah. So it's summation of all the happiness. Okay, it's kind of mathematical. So yeah, it is. I mean, that's what we've been doing, right? We like copium. We calculate, we quantify happiness to numbers. Okay, so yeah, maybe I was kind of inspired by that. I don't know, but if I had never learned about Jeremy Bentham, would I have come up with the same copiumology? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. But Jeremy Bentham, well, I'm not a huge fan of him because he was kind of pro-gayist. Okay, so I don't like him. Okay, so fuck him. We will get rid of him. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of. We're not gonna burn his books, but this Sesame Street. I think we should burn all their puppets. Okay, this yellow big bird and all this what red, whatever. All the Sesame Street puppets, I think we should burn them all in fire. Why? Because Sesame Street was created by psychologists. Okay, so its foundation is psychologism, which is devil. Okay, it's one of many devils in the world. So yeah, burn them all. Not the people, just the puppets. Okay, it's plastics, this nylon fibers. Yeah, burn them all because we don't like that shit. Okay. You can take this as a joke, okay? Whatever. Burn all these pro-gaist books. Books by this, what? John Maynard Keynes. Burn all the books by this Oscar Wilde. Burn all the books by Alan Turing. Burn them all. If you happen to own them, okay? If it's somebody else's property, you cannot burn them because that's theft. I don't want you to go to jail. I don't want you to commit crimes, okay? Whatever. So, salvationology, okay? So, yeah, you know, some of my friends told me about this because I have many philosophy major friends, okay? They teach me, okay? They told me about deontology. So, it's some terminology that I'm not very familiar with. So let me look it up. Wikipedia, deontological ethics. What is this? I'm not familiar with this. I didn't major in philosophy, no. I just read books here and there. Okay, okay. So deontology is not about consequence, but it's about thing in itself. Like, yeah, it's Immanuel Kant. Yeah, Immanuel Kant is kind of deontology. I'm not sure if Immanuel Kant himself used this term deontology, but basically it's kind of ontology, like study of being, study of things, right? I guess deontology kind of comes with that. Like ethics, what is wrong and what is right. Like, like, okay, so, okay, I'm just reading this Wikipedia, okay? Okay, it looks like consequentialism is kind of opposite of deontology. So, there's several ways to define something, define a concept. Definition by contrast is one way. Rather than defining something directly, you define something indirectly. Like, okay, let's define deconstru- deconstructionism. Okay, we can define it as component of deconstructionism, but we can also define deconstructionism as with what is not, by examining what is not deconstructionism. Okay, all right. Yeah, categorical imperative, blah blah blah. What's consequentialism? Okay. Yeah, I learned this from my friends. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. So consequentialism. Well, let's go to utilitarianism too. So there's consequentialism and the deontology. Yeah, let's read from Jeremy Bentham. Okay, nature has placed mankind under the governance of two sovereign masters, pain and pleasure. Really? Jeremy Bentham said that? My goodness, yeah. I didn't take this from him, but I kind of independently arrived this pain and pleasure, this dualism in humanology. I did not read this until now. Jeremy Bentham. I, I would not say great minds think alike because I don't see myself as great mind. I'm just Alaskan underdog. I'm not a celebrity like Jeremy Bentham is. Of course, he was not always celebrity, but at least I want to be humble, okay? Nature has placed mankind under the governance of two sovereign masters, pain and pleasure. It is for them alone to point out what we ought to do as well as to determine what we shall do. On the one hand, the standard of right and wrong, on the other, the chain of causes and effects are fastened to their throne. They govern us in all we do, in all we say, in all we think. Jeremy Bentham, The Principles of Morals and Legislation. So Wikipedia, it says, in summary, Jeremy Bentham states that people are driven by their interests and their fears, but their interests take precedence over their fears. And their interests are carried out in accordance with how people view the consequences that might be involved with their interests. Happiness on this account is defined as the maximization of pleasure and the minimization of pain. Historically, Hedonistic utilitarianism is the paradigmatic example of a consequentialist moral theory. This form of utilitarianism holds that what matters is the aggregate happiness, the happiness of everyone and not the happiness of any particular person. John Stuart Mill, in his exposition of hedonistic utilitarianism, proposed a hierarchy of pleasures, meaning that pursuit of certain kinds of pleasure is more highly valued than pursuit of other pleasures. Hierarchy of pleasures. However, some contemporary utilitarian blah blah blah. Well, I don't care too much about contemporary stuff. Okay, okay. Oh well, one more. Utilitarianism. What was this article about? It was it consequentialism. Okay, I want to read something about utilitarianism. Just because we are already here in the Wikipedia world, let's pay some tribute to this old classical Auguste Comte. Okay, so the ethical altruism can be seen as consequentialistic ethic, which prescribes that an individual take actions that have the best consequences for everyone except him for himself. This was advocated by Auguste Comte, who coined the term altruism, and whose he also termed up. He was founder of sociology, actually, Auguste Comte, and whose ethics can be summed up in phrase "live for others." Very good. Utilitarianism is an ethical philosophical theory that states that the best action is the one that maximizes utility, which is usually defined as that which produces the greatest well-being of the greatest number of people, and in some cases, sentient animals. Jeremy Bentham, the founder of utilitarianism, described utility as a sum of all pleasure that results from an action, minus suffering of anyone involved in the action. Okay, okay, very good. Okay. Ah, we need to take a break. Let's take a break, okay? Oh. It's noon, past noon in 26th of December. I haven't ate anything, okay? I mean, I have been drinking alcohol, but it's not the same. I'm suffering from this lack of energy, okay? So, empty stomach. So I took some Tums, okay? Tums. Okay. Tums, Tommy Tums. We'll take a break. Oh man, some Christmas. Oh boy. let's take a break, okay? I mean, just heavy discussion of philosophy. It's kind of too heavy, so let's talk about something more like a pleasure, kind of. Let's talk about Alaskan boondocks, okay? That I met in this travel up north in Alaska, okay? So they say, oh yeah, we take sugar and fat when we come to town once a year because yeah, but they are very fit, healthy people because they work all the time, they exercise all the time. Their work is their exercise, right? Chopping the wood with this axe, oh, a lot of energy. I have done it before. Have you? It takes a lot of cardio. It makes your heart pump, and you make your move your muscle and stuff. Healthy lifestyle. So yeah, it's okay they eat sugar and fat because they live it out in the wild, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I can understand it. It's great privilege and honor to actually meet them and talk to them. Yeah, because they are my heroes. Okay, yeah, sugar and fat. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Because they use a lot of energy. They need energy there. Okay. So all these obese people who live in the cities in America, I understand it's not their fault. Maybe that's all they know, how to make themselves happy. Okay, because they have not been educated like I have, or some of you have. They never learned to dance or martial arts. Dancing, I didn't quite learn to dance from school. No. Yeah, I took some classes, but I chose to learn those things. Martial arts, taekwondo. Yeah, it was our culture as I grew up in South Korea. I was born in America, okay? Somewhere in the eastern coast. I'm not gonna tell you where. Okay? So I'm hiding my identity a little bit, okay? I don't tell you my name. I don't tell you what school I went to. No, I don't want to. I, I want to reserve some of my privacy to myself. You're welcome to look it up. Okay. I'm running for president. You can even get my address, my phone number, my email address. It's all out there in the web. Because I'm running for president, there's nothing private. But at least I try to keep some privacy. Okay. So anyway. So, yeah, dancing. Yeah, I took some classes in college, in schools, voluntary. But as I grew up in South Korea, because I was born in America, grew up in South Korea, and after high school, when I was like 18, 19, yeah, I came back to America. Okay, just like good old Salmon. I was born in America, then I grew up in Pacific Ocean, South Korea. Okay, then I came back, just like good old Salmon. Okay. But so I came to my native land where I was born. I was looking for a mate. No girls want me, so I'm single. So I'm this landlocked salmon. In Alaska, there's this landlocked salmon. Okay. Oh, they came back to this lake, and they got landlocked. They cannot go back to the ocean. They didn't die because they didn't have sex. That's me. Okay. Landlocked salmon. Ah! This world in the nature, like insects, animals, plants, it kind of mirrors us, human world. Like Simon and Garfunkel, they sang, "Oh yeah, you can see all this zoology, zoo in the human world. Happening in the zoo. I do believe I be monkey, elephant, giraffe, blah blah blah." I don't know the lyrics. Anyway, yeah, because human beings are microcosmos of the universe. Okay, galaxy, planets, sun, stars. Yeah, we have celebrities like stars, celestial human beings, celebrities. They're like stars. The planets revolving around them. These celebrities like President Trump, Pope Francis, Madonna, Michael Jackson, what have you. Yeah, people, they're like stars. They're planets revolving around them, and on this planet, there's moons revolving around the planet. Yeah, it's like human world, right? Hierarchy, okay? Anyway, yeah, we have all kind of people who are like elephants, who are like giraffe. What is giraffe? He's not lion. Giraffe is tall, but not exactly the king. Some very talented individual, but not quite CEO or president, or but some talented individual. Giraffe, tall but not king like lion is. Okay. I saw this documentary clip in YouTube. The giraffe was kicking the ass of this female lion. He killed it. He killed her. A giraffe killed a lion, female lion. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. In a YouTube video, okay? Whatever. Whatever, okay? So yeah, animal world, okay? So it kind of reflects human world. Human world reflects the universe, okay? One of the not exactly fundamental, but one of the maxims in humanology, okay? So yeah, Jeremy Bentham, yeah, he is very he's founder of utilitarianism, but yeah, we like some of his philosophy, but not all. Okay, he was a pro-gayist. He said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with being gay," Jeremy Bentham. So we don't like him, so we discard him. We toss it out the window. We toss him. We trash him to the trash can. Okay, we don't want him. Okay, we arrive the same conclusion. Like, I mean, part of his philosophy, Jeremy Bentham's philosophy. Yeah, we agree with some part of what he said. We don't care because we independently arrived the same conclusion in this part of his philosophy. Anyway, we don't need him. Okay, yeah, trash him. Because he's a pro-gayist. Okay, we don't want that shit. Right? He's polluted. Yeah. So Immanuel Kant, yeah, I don't think he used this term deontology. I think it's kind of new term, kind of modern term. Probably that's why I'm not familiar with, because I don't keep up with all this modern philosophy, contemporary stuff. It's all garbage. Derivatives. Okay, we don't need them. Okay, so I don't even like the term deontology. Forget it. Okay, so, but we're gonna use it, all right? It's useful to have some names, okay? And we are too lazy to come up with brand new names. No, let's just use it. Let's pay some tribute to our fellow contemporary brethren and sisters who came up with this new, who coined these new terms, deontology, utilitarianism, sure. Just because we are lazy to come up with brand new nouns. Okay. It's this whiteboard is too close, okay? So I'm gonna push it away a little bit because it's making me dizzy. Alright? Alright, so deontology is like this. Okay, it defines what is right and wrong in itself. Like categorical imperative, like, you know, Immanuel Kant. So okay, we have deontology, okay? Deontology, and then we have utilitarianism. Okay? Like gayism. Why is it wrong? Well, we kind of make this deductive logic. So, deontology, utilitarianism, okay? Deon, kind of sounds cool. Deontology, so it's more like deductive logic, right? Immanuel Kant, yeah, continental philosophy. Utilitarian is like Brits, right? Empiricism, okay? Inductive logic. Deductive logic, inductive logic. British inductive logic. Okay, we make logical analysis, logical steps, just like we did with the pro-gayism. Why pro-gayism is bad? Pro-gayism make the gayism popular, so there will be more and more gay people. Okay, it propagates gayism, so there will be legalized gay marriage. There will be same-sex parenting, same-sex marriage, then same-sex parenting, and same-sex couples, same-sex relationship, homosexual gay relationship. It just sounds so horrible. Can't you see that? Oh, infected with gay, this AIDS and herpes and all this promiscuity from male gayism, and oh, look at all these lesbians, aesthetically depleted looks. Oh, these ugly women, you know. Oh my goodness. Gray gay world is hell. It's not paradise. It's dystopia. It's not utopia. Okay. We are here to prevent all that. Humanology. Okay. So whatever. Yeah, deductive logic. Inductive logic, utilitarianism. Let's see why Jeremy Bentham, Mr. Bentham, became pro-gayist. He's like this. It's kind of anachronistic, okay? We are kind of going back and forth from with this time machine, so it doesn't quite match up timeline, okay? But it's a fiction, okay? So let's say we invite Mr. Jeremy Bentham to this today. Yeah, we go back 200 years. Hey, Mr. Jeremy Bentham, do you want to take a peek? 200 years from where you live, when you live, not then, and oh sure, yeah, take me to the time machine. But are you gonna take me back home? Yes. We'll take you back home, unless you decide to live in this 2018, 2000 years and 18. Unless you want to live in this day and age, we'll take you back home. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, Mr. Jeremy Bentham. Here we are. Oh, you okay? Yeah, I'm a pro-gayist. And, yeah, I read this newspaper in English. Yeah, same English. I mean, more or less. Okay, pro-gayism is the power, the empowered group. Yeah, it's an hegemony. Yeah, it's dominant ideology. Good. You learned something from me. Okay, Mr. Bentham. So according to you, I guess it's like this. Let's say I'm a pro-gayist. I can become President Trump. I can become President Obama. I can become Pope Francis. I can become Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. I can become, if I'm gayist, yeah, I can become Rachel Maddow. I can become Anderson Cooper. I can become Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah, I can betray United States of America and leak all this sensitive data and information to terrorists. I can publish this top secret government US military information out in the web, in the internet, and I get pardoned. Why? Because I'm a transgender. If I'm gayist, I can get hired and I will never be fired, no matter what bad stuff I do at work, because they are afraid of me. I'm gay, so they will never fire me. I can get any job in the world. I can become CEOs, journalist, top anchor in the news channel. I can be the president. I can be the U.S. congressman, U.S. senator, just because I'm gay. Now, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, well, hey, everybody's happy. You are happy. You are gay. You get all the success. Although you are not qualified for this job, you got this job just because you are gay. You are happy. And your employers are happy because gayism, pro-gayism is a very dominant ideology. So, yeah, they are getting help. They are being empowered by kneeling down, bowing down, sucking up, kissing the ass, and licking the boots of these ideology of pro-gayism. Everybody's happy. What's wrong? Okay, sir. Yeah, you're empiricist. Inductive logic. If many people, majoritarian people, advocate for this ideology, then it's good because your inductive logic is about experience. From your experience, yeah, you want to side with the biggest, most powerful ideology, then you will succeed. Isn't that? You know what? Between where you live 200 years ago and between then and now, there was this Nazism. Okay. Oh, Adolf Hitler, the Chancellor, the Mr. Hitler. Okay. Yeah, he was popular in Germany. He was deemed a hero, the hero, the savior, the Jesus of Germany, the savior, the Messiah of German people. Okay, so yeah, he got elected democratically by majoritarian Germans. But in the end, at the end of Second World War, he, Mr. Adolf Hitler, he drove Germany into deep, deep debt. He lost the war. The Germany was in debt. Yeah, he didn't save Germans. He destroyed Germans. Okay. Yeah, he was popular at his time for what? For a couple of decades. But after a couple of decades, he went down. And people, Germans, who sided with him, who voted for him, went down with him. Okay, destruction of Germany. That's what happened. Okay. Oh well, yeah, well, you cannot quite tell. Who knows? Maybe pro-gayism, gayism, homosexuality, gay marriage, maybe you will last forever. Who knows? Yeah, well, sir, I disagree with you. Okay. I think you're wrong. Okay. Because logically, gayism is harmful. Okay. Yeah, I'm a gay guy. Hypothetically, I'm a gay guy, so I can get a job. I will never be fired because they are afraid of me and my people, pro-gays, LGBT, homosexuality right activists, gay right activists. Yeah, they got ACLU, Southern Law Poverty Center, free lawyers. Yeah, we got lawyers. So they will never fire me. They will always hire me, although I'm not qualified for this job. So I go to work. I'm not doing my job because I don't know how to do it. So they pay me. Okay. Oh, yeah, I go to work and I'm getting free money. Okay, this company will suffer from that. It's not just me. People are now incentivized. They are encouraged to be gay. Because if they are gay, they can get a job, they will never be fired, they don't have to work. Okay? Oh, okay. How about sugar fatism? Okay, I'm eating all this sugar and fat because it's yummy. All day, every day. I'm obese. Yeah, that's what majoritarian Americans do. 70% of Americans are obese, fat, heavy, big. So yeah, we get sick because we cannot move around. So yeah, we are weak. We get injured very easily. We break our bones so easily because we are too heavy. Our bones cannot sustain our heavy weight. And we cannot do any exercise because we are too fat. We cannot even run. Yeah, so our immune system is very weakened because we are always lethargic, static. We don't move around much. Yeah, we get sick. When we are sick, other people get sick too. We have cold virus. Yeah, it spreads around to other people. Not only that, we go to doctors, hospital all the time because we get sick more often. We get injured more often. So it drives up the medical cost. Health insurance premium. Everybody loses. But we are the majoritarian Americans. We eat pizza, cakes, sugar and fat, pies, ice creams, candies, chocolates, you name it. Fried stuff. Yeah. We are the majority of America. And nobody say a thing about us. So your experience, okay, inductive logic, right? So majority or rule of majority, right? So if it is, it makes me happy, right? Like yeah, I get eat all the sugar and fat. Yeah, I have some sufferings from my illness, my injury, but guess what? I don't pay for it. Other people do. All these healthy people who do regular exercise and eat healthy, yeah, they pay for my insurance because I go to doctor's office. It's like what $100,000 bill. I only pay what this deductible $1,000. So $99,000 out of $100,000, it comes from other people. Utilitarianism. Ah? Ah? Ah! I got you. Fucking idiot. Stupid shit. He's a fucking pro-gayist, man. Of course he's fucking idiot. It's garbage, okay? Oh my goodness. We'll take a break, okay? Take a break. Oh, we'll take a break. Where's my glasses? Oh, right here. Okay. Okay, we're back. So I don't think deontology is such a bad word. So de is like from, right? Ontology, like entity, study of entity. Deontology, like from the thing in itself, like Immanuel Kant's kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not such a bad word. Okay, so okay, we'll use it. Okay. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of all this contemporary philosophy and whatnot, but we're gonna use it. So we are making this example of gayism, whether it's harmful or not. In the utilitarian point of view, like Jeremy Bentham, oh, gayism, pro-gayism is good because it empowers you. Why? Because pro-gayism is a dominant, powerful ideology of today. So you side with pro-gayism, yeah, it's good for you. Just look at all the celebrities like Pope Francis, Justice Kennedy, Justice Kagan, Justice Sotomayor, Justice Ginsburg. They're all pro-gays. They love gay marriage. President Trump, President Obama, and all these big time CEOs, yeah, they all side with gay marriage, right? Yeah, okay. So you siding with the most dominant, most powerful ideology of the day, like legalization of marijuana, like tattoo piercism, sugar fetishism. You just become pro sugar fetist, pro marijuanaist, pro plastic surgerist. That's President Trump right there. Okay, he paid. My theory is he paid for the plastic surgery of his $2, breast augmentation surgery of his $2. I think, and all his ex-wives and his wife now, the first lady Melania Trump, Ivana Trump, Ivanka Trump, Tiffany Trump, and who's the other lady? I'm not sure that actress, New York, Manhattan actress, Marla. Sure, Marla Trump. Okay. Not sure if Marla had plastic surgery, but Ivana Trump certainly did. I read his books. So Ivanka Trump, Tiffany Trump, $2, blonde daughters of President Trump. Yeah, I think they had plastic surgery, just breast augmentation. Insane. So ugly. They used to have beautiful breasts, but now it's all ugly because it's just too big. Artificial. My goodness. Ew. Stupid women. Dumb blondes, man. Ivana, Tiffany Trumps. The three dumb blondes of Trump family, okay? That's President Trump, okay? He probably paid for all that plastic surgery, okay? Yeah, he endorsed legalization of marijuana, okay? He says, oh, it's up to the states. Meaning, yeah, it's okay if you do legalize marijuana. Gay marriage, A-okay. Gay is A-okay. President Trump, right? That's him, okay? So, yeah. You side with the dominant ideology. You don't care whether it has some intrinsic evil or good. You don't care. As long as it empowers you, as long as it makes you rich and powerful, it helps you, it empowers you. Yeah, it's okay to side with those dominant, most powerful ideologies. We don't care about the moral content. The only thing that matters is consequence. Yeah, I become pro-gayist. Oh, yeah, I become a member of this LGBT, pro-LGBT right organization. Yeah, it empowers me. It makes me more popular, more acceptable. It makes me more powerful, and it gives me this brilliant job prospect. I can get a higher paying job if I'm a member of LGBT, pro-LGBT gay rights organization. Yeah, I can get a job more easily. I can get more dollars, more money. Yeah, utilitarianism. It makes me happier because I have more money, more power, I'm more popular, more people love me. Utilitarianism, okay, is evil. We don't like utilitarianism, okay? We don't. We don't like Jeremy Bentham. Burn his books if you own it. Don't burn somebody else's books or some library book. Well, no, that's a crime. We do not condone crimes here. We don't. Do not ever burn somebody else's books. If you have your own books, burn it. Jeremy Bentham, burn them all. Okay. Do not hack somebody else's website. No, that's a theft, trespass. We do not want you to be a criminal because we care about you. We don't want you to go to jail and ruin your career. We don't want that, okay? Just say, exercise freedom of speech if you happen to be an American, okay? Yeah, just say, I object. That's all we gotta do, okay? Anyway. Yeah, this kind of like leftist liberalism, this deontology, it's kind of like conservative, far right. You stick to your gun, right? You stick to your religion, your virtue, your morality, sure. Okay. We are not opposing gayism just because Bible says so. No. Logic. Okay. You are gay, male gay, okay, promiscuity, AIDS. Female gay, lesbians, yeah, ugly. Oh, you're gay, married couple, oh, your children, they are fucked up. Okay. Logic, okay. Okay, enough with that. Let's talk about salvationology. Okay, we have only 30 minutes left. Okay, Jesus and salvationology. Okay, so it's tricky, okay, because we don't know what afterlife is. I mean, somebody died and he got resurrection with this defibrillator, electric shock. Boom! Ah! I'm alive. I resurrected. Thank you, electricians. Thank you, ER, emergency room. I'm alive. But I've been to heaven and hell. Okay. Are you sure it was real heaven and hell? What if it was your dream? What if you are lying to us? Maybe you just want to write a book and make some money. We don't know. You want some interview money by all these journalists, television shows. You know, make a documentary movie and make some money off of that. We don't know whether you're lying or whether you dreamed. We don't know. Yeah, so it's provably unprovable, the existence of afterlife. We don't care. Why? Because we are here to have fun. Intellectual entertainment. That's what humanology is about. It's all about having fun, okay? Yeah, we don't have to be always serious. We don't care. We just theorize. Intellectual entertainment, okay? So, one theory is kind of utilitarian, okay? It calculates pain and pleasure, okay? Your pleasure, your pain, okay? Plus x minus y. We sum it up. X minus y equals to z, okay? If z is more than 0, hell, you go to hell. Go to fucking hell, okay? Go to hell. If z is equal to 1, disappear, okay? Disappear. Just you just gone, okay? Else, it's kind of computer programming, okay? Meaning z is less than 0, go to heaven. depend how long will be your residence, your vacation in heaven, right, depending on how much pain you suffered. How long should be in hell, depending on how much extra pleasure you enjoyed in life, more than pain. Okay, so kind of utilitarian afterlife theory. Okay, now how about deontology? So utilitarian view of heaven and hell is this. Okay, we don't care whether you committed crime or committed immorality like adultery. We don't care if you have been very charitable. Even if you have been charitable, okay, let's say you're a millionaire, you donated $1,000 to the poor, okay? But we don't care about that. If you have enjoyed your life more than you have suffered, yeah, you're going to hell, according to this utilitarian afterlife view. Okay. Just because, yeah, you're born as you with silver spoon and you inherited $1 billion of money. You enjoyed all your life, but you didn't commit anything illegal or immoral. You married a wife as a man. Yeah, you've been more monogamous. You went to Italy, Egypt, China. Yeah, you all travel, okay? You had so much fun, but at the same time, you helped out the poor, okay? Yeah, handing out money is not good enough, right? Okay, you founded this scholarship foundation and you awarded students who are poor, but who exercise industry, apply themselves. Yeah, you gave them scholarship money. So it was not free handout. No, you study, you ace your class, yeah, then you get the scholarship. But you enjoy too much. So according to this utilitarian view of heaven and hell, afterlife, you go to hell. Because we don't care whether you did some good or bad stuff in your life. We don't care. You just enjoy too much. Yeah, so you're going to hell. Okay. Jesus actually talked about this. Okay, so Jesus said, "Oh, you." Jesus talked about this parable. Okay, you're a rich guy. Okay, you enjoyed. You're a rich guy. Okay, so you worry about where to store all your wealth, all your money. You have this barn. You stored all your money, and it ran out of space. Okay, so you're gonna build another barn, another storage, so that you can, because money is flowing. You're a businessman. You're not working. You already established your business. Okay, once you establish these channels of business, factory, market, channel of transportation, yeah, money is flowing in. All you gotta do is just maintain. Okay, but you don't have much work after you establish these channels, business channel. Money keeps flowing in. Okay, so your bank account is full. Okay, another bank account. Money keeps on flowing in. And Jesus said, "Ha ha ha, I'm gonna kill you. My father will kill you tomorrow. So where is all your money going after you're dead? You cannot take the money to heaven, to afterlife. No, you're going to hell." And then another parable. Okay. Oh, I'm in the pearly gate of St. Peter. So, oh, Mr. Jesus, yeah. Okay, when I was rich, yeah, I did not give any money to this poor beggar, this mendicant on the street. No, I didn't. I just keep accumulating my wealth. Now I'm in hell. Why? And this poor guy, he's with you in the arms of Abraham in heaven. I mean, yeah, I understand he suffered from starvation, from the cold of the night. Yeah, he suffered, so he went to heaven, and I was happy. So now I'm in hell. Jesus talked about this. Okay, yeah, look it up. You don't believe me? Yeah, go read Bible yourself, man. Read Bible yourself. I'm not making this up. That's what Jesus said 2,000 years ago. Utilitarianism, okay? Jesus was that. Jesus did not say anything about this rich man who went to hell. Jesus said nothing about his moral content. The only thing Jesus said about this rich man who went to hell is that he was happy, too happy, during his lifetime. So he went to hell. And Jesus did not say anything about this poor beggar on the street, homeless man, mendicant. The only thing Jesus said about him is he suffered too much in his lifetime. That's why he went to heaven. And in the arms of Abraham. Okay. Oh, then this rich man, he was like, oh, please, let this poor man in heaven, who went to heaven, let him dip his finger in the water and put that drop of water in my mouth so that I can quench my thirst for 1 second. Oh no, there's a big gap between you and me, and yeah, that's what Jesus said. I'm not making this up, no. I'm not that imaginative. Straightly from Son of God, okay, Jesus himself. He said, okay, so yeah, Jesus didn't tell us about the life history about this poor man, this homeless man. Maybe he used to be a serial killer, murderer, rapist, thief. We don't know. Jesus didn't tell us. Maybe he was lazy. He didn't tell us. Oh, this rich man who went to hell. Jesus didn't tell us anything about his moral or immoral content. He didn't tell us whether he was a loyal, monogamous man, hard-working man. He did not tell us. Maybe he was. Maybe he had been a self-made man like Abraham Lincoln or Sam Walton, who was born poor, but he applied himself. He was diligent. Maybe that's why he got rich. Jesus did not tell us. Why? Because he didn't care. Jesus, in this context, in these parables, were strictly utilitarian, just like Jeremy Bentham. He didn't care whether this rich man who went to hell or this poor man who went to heaven, whether what they did in their lives was good stuff or bad stuff, moral stuff or immoral stuff, or criminal stuff or legal stuff. Jesus didn't care. You suffered a lot, you go to heaven. You enjoyed too much, you go to hell. It doesn't matter what you did in your life, whether what you did was moral or immoral. We only care about result, whether you suffered pain or enjoyed pleasure. That's all we care. Okay, so that's a utilitarian point of view of heaven and hell. I mean, it doesn't have much practical application. Maybe not. We don't care. Why? Because it's interesting. Okay. So a lot of stuff we do in academia is about intellectual entertainment. Okay. But fortunately, I'm not getting any fund from NIH or National Foundation of Science, NFS. No, I'm not getting any money. Okay. We are doing this just to pleasure ourselves, to be happy. Intellectual entertainment. And it's nothing immoral. Actually, this is very educational, instructive. I'm not a woman. I mean, if I were a woman, yeah, I can get naked and dance with my breast and vagina and thin legs. I can entertain you like a lap dancer or stripteaser. That would be immoral, right? But fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not a woman. I'm not gonna get naked here. I mean, I don't even have too much muscle, okay? Yeah, look at me, thin forearm, I don't have much muscle. But I'm entertaining you. I'm educating you intellectually. This is something very moral, ethical, and constructive, ethical. We are having fun without having some naked girls or without smoking marijuana. I mean, I'm drinking alcohol, vodka. Nothing wrong with it. I'm drinking at home, okay? Oh yeah, it's bad for you because it's gonna damage your liver. Guess what? I exercise. I eat healthy. I do annual health checkup. Everything is fine. Okay, it's all normal range. Okay, so yeah, because I exercise and I eat healthy. Okay, so I compensate for that alcohol and tobacco because I exercise regular basis. I eat healthy. I eat fruits, vegetables. Yeah, all this vodka is like chaga mushroom, this horseshoe mushroom that medical proven to be very healthy. All these Alaskan berries, oh, of course, yeah, it's vodka, but it's blueberry, cranberry, Alaskan berries, very healthy stuff. So I compensate for the alcohol and tobacco. Okay. Okay. We have 20 minutes left. Okay, we'll take a break. Okay, we will go to the deontological point of view about the afterlife. Okay, stay tuned. Because Jesus said something about that too. Jesus is kind of half right, half left. Okay, it's kind of centrist. Okay, Jesus did talk about the ontological view of the afterlife. That's what we're gonna cover after a break. Okay, so stay tuned. This is very interesting. Okay, we're having fun. All right, it's all about entertainment. Okay, education too. Okay, we're back. How much time do you have? Maybe 10 minutes. The day after Christmas. Okay. We have to like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, so that's good enough. We go through this real quickly. Okay, Jesus said something utilitarian, but he said something deontological too. Because Jesus said, every single on that day, the judgment day. Maybe he was talking about Armageddon or apocalyptic day, or the day we die. Every single one of us, we die on a different time. Two people, they may die almost at the same time. Every day on Earth, yeah, people die from accident, from murder, from starvation, or from disease, from old age. Yeah, everybody, every day, some people die. Okay, no matter what the cause was, maybe some from suicide. We don't know. Everybody dies at some point, but it's not exact same time because it's infinitesimal, like 0.00001 second difference. Okay, yeah, all different time, infinitesimally, however infinitesimal difference it may be. Everybody is born on different time, unique fingerprint, time print, time stamp. Okay? Yeah, everybody has this time stamp of birth and death. Right? Time stamp of birth and death. Everybody. Different, unique. It's like fingerprint. Kind of similar. Fingerprints are similar to each other, but there's minute difference. Infinitesimality in mathematical term, okay? 0.001 second difference, okay? So no two people die at the exact same time because we can always divide 0.0000001 second, okay? Everybody's born into the world different times. If you're white, if you're Caucasian, you didn't earn it. You just happen to be born in this white household. If you have blonde or blue eyes, white skin, it's not to your credit. Why? Because, I mean, you didn't work for it. How can you work to be born in this white household, white parents? No. If you are born in America, you didn't earn it. What? There was this the theory of reincarnation. Oh, you work so hard, so now you're born into these white parents because you work so hard in the previous life. Now you're awarded with this white race, with blue eyes and white skin and blonde hair or red hair or pink skin, with beautiful freckles, whatever. No, you didn't earn that stuff, okay? You just happened to be born in that household. You did not work for it, okay? Reincarnation concept, humanology, we use it, but in this life, not like previous life. We don't believe that, okay? And then I heard about this theory in some Mormon LDS, Latter-day Saint. Oh yeah, there is afterlife, but you just don't remember it because there's this blockage that God created in your brain. Yeah, there's afterlife, but it's just that you don't remember it. Well, humanology, we don't believe that stuff. It could be true. Who knows? Okay. Oh, after you're dead, you suddenly remember all this afterlife. We don't believe in that stuff. It could be true. We don't exclude that possibility, but we just don't believe it. Okay? We only believe what is logically deductible, logically provable. That's all we believe. We are humanologists. We are half science, half religion. Okay, we are not all religion or all science. You know, we are half and half. We are centrist. Amalgamation. Okay. So deontological point of view of afterlife, according to Jesus. Jesus said, in that day, on that day, you know, maybe Armageddon, apocalypse, or maybe when we die, pearly gate of Saint Peter, whether Saint Peter decides whether we, us, I, go to hell or heaven. Okay. Jesus said, every single thing you have ever thought, ever said, it will either count for you or count against you. You will be held liable based on everything you have ever did in your lifetime, or ever said in your lifetime, or ever thought in your lifetime. You will be held accountable for it. That's what Jesus said, okay? You doubt me? Look it up, okay? Just look it up, okay? It's all in the Bible, okay? Mark, Matthew, Luke, John. Yeah, it's all in there, okay? We have like 8 minutes now. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Holiday greetings, okay? So give me 1 second. Just texting with my friends, okay? Holiday greetings. Good. All right. So, so there are only two, okay? The ontology of utilitarian point of view of heaven and hell, afterlife. The ontological point of view is this: we don't care whether how much pleasure or how much pain you suffered in your life. We only care whether you did something right or wrong. Okay? Two people, two guys, rich person and poor person, okay? This poor person, he is a career criminal, okay? Yeah, he suffered a lot because criminals, they're not rich. He raped, murdered, and stole. But he's been always poor. He lived on the street, he slept on the street, he had multiple diseases, okay? All this rape, murder, and theft. So yeah, he go to prison, and so outside the prison, he raped many women, he stole from many people, and he killed many people. So he go to prison, and guess what? He get raped by other men. He's a man. He go to prison and he get raped by other men. Okay. He got stole by other men, and he got murdered in prison. He suffered a lot. Pleasure. Yeah, he stole something. He raped somebody. He murdered somebody because he was so angry. He was wronged, so he killed that person in revenge. So he had +3 pleasure. But once he got to prison, and outside the prison, he was starving. Though he was stealing, he was starving. He was freezing, and inside of prison, yeah, he got raped by multiple guys. So he suffered a lot inside and outside the prison. So -97. Okay. So does he deserve to go to heaven? rich man. He enjoyed all this wonderful, wonderful life. He was born with a silver spoon, money, power, and fame, just like President Trump, right? But maybe it's President Obama. Yeah, he worked very hard. It was not easy. It was not something pleasurable. No, he had to study, go to all these meetings, and take these exams, LSAT, SAT. Yeah, he suffered a lot, voluntary basis. Okay, so he got some pleasure. Okay, he suffered some. So minus 77. Okay, President Obama. Now sum it up, plus 23. Okay. So utilitarianism, yeah, this poor person go to heaven, this rich person go to hell, okay? Because rich person, give me 1 second. Holiday greetings, okay? Sorry. We have 3 minutes left. Okay, so this utilitarian view, but we don't care about that, deontological view. Okay? In deontological view, we don't care about pain and pleasure. Okay? We only care about good deeds and bad deeds, like dirty deeds or clean deeds. Okay? Let's say you have person A, person B. Okay? This person have good things. Like, what are good things? Handing out money, that's not good, because that prolongs the poverty. They make them more poor people more dependent and weak. So, but this person A founded a scholarship, okay, or maybe created this business venture to create jobs. It takes a lot of work, okay. Well, he did it so easily, but they are good stuff. And he did some bad things. Maybe he cheated on his wife or girlfriend. We sum it up, okay. This B, person B, he did some good stuff, some bad stuff, and this person, yeah, is negative bad stuff. Okay. Yeah. We have 1 minute left. Okay. Jesus said, yeah, all the things that you have ever said, done, thought, you'll be held accountable. So G minus B, if this is positive, you have done more good things, positive things, moral things, ethical things, then you go to heaven. Or if you G minus B, good minus bad, if it's negative, you have done more bad stuff, you go to hell. Jesus talked about this. Okay? So one hypothesis in humanology would be this. They are the same. Okay? Utilitarianism, deontology, they are the same. Okay? Why? Because if you have good things, if you have done good things, then you suffer. Why? What is good? You give it to other people. You suffer to make other people happy. What are bad things? Yeah, you take something from away from other people. You are happy, other people are suffering. Okay? So thank you. We'll do next time, okay?